This is AP Calculus 5.1 through 5.4 review, problem number 3. In this problem, we are given the following graph of f, which consists of line segments and a semicircle, and we are asked to evaluate the following integrals. Letter A, the first one, is the integral from -4 to 6, so basically the entire thing of f of x dx. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to break this apart here into different shapes that I can easily find the area of. So I have a triangle there that exists from -4 to -2 along the x-axis. And then I have a semicircle that exists from -2 to 2 along the x-axis. And then I have a triangle that exists from 2 to 6 along the x-axis, and that has a height there of 2. All right, so if I want to find the integral from -4 to 6, then I'm going to be looking at the areas that each of those three shapes create, keeping in mind that any areas that are below the x-axis are negative and any areas that are above the x-axis are positive. So starting with that green triangle, I know that that is going to be equal to negative because it's below the x-axis. And then the formula for area of a triangle is 1/2 times the base, which in this case would be 2, times the height, which in this case would be 1. And then I have the area of that semicircle, or half of a circle. Well, the area of a circle would be pi r squared, but I only have half of a circle here. And again, it's going to be negative because it's below the x-axis, so negative pi. My radius in this case is 2, so negative pi times 2 squared. And then finally, I have the purple triangle here, which is going to be a positive area because it exists above the x-axis. And that triangle has an area of 1/2 times the base, which the base is 4 units, times the height, and the height is 2 units. Okay, so now I can just go ahead and finish my calculation here. So my green part, -1/2 times 2 times 1 is going to give me -1, plus 2 squared is 4, times pi would be just -4 pi. Oh, I'm sorry, I made a mistake there with my semicircle. I forgot the 1/2 because I only have half of a circle. So that area right there then is going to be 4 pi times -1/2, or -2 pi. And then finally the area of my triangle, 2 times 4 is 8, and half of 8 is 4. So for letter A, I end up with, if I leave my answer in terms of pi, I can combine 4 and -1, and that's going to be 3, so just 3 minus 2 pi. For letter B, I am just going from 0 to 6. So just going from 0 to 6, I have a quarter of a circle that is going to lie below the x-axis, so -1/4 times pi r squared for that. And then I already did the equation for the area of that purple triangle. That's plus 1/2 times 4 times 2. So doing this calculation here, 2 squared is 4, and then -1/4 pi times 4 is just going to give me negative pi, plus the triangle is 4. So I end up with an area here of 4 minus pi. Again, just leaving my answer in terms of pi. And then the last integral that I am asked to calculate is from -4 to 0. So basically that's going to be my green triangle, which is -1/2 times 2 times 1, and 1/4 of that circle that lives below the x-axis. So again, -1/4 times pi times 2 squared, which gives me an area of -1 plus negative pi, which is just -1 minus pi. Again, leaving the answer in terms of pi.